Hello and welcome to my video, Getting Tidier. Thanks ever so much for watching my videos. I cannot believe now I've got 608 subscribers. I can't believe that I had more than 100 in such a short period of time. Well, getting on for 200. So thank you ever so much for liking, for all the comments, etc, etc. I have tried to do a couple of different things in this video, so I slowed down one of the videos, but I think it's probably too slow, so you'll see that. But I'm hoping also that some of you said to me you couldn't really quite see what I was doing. So you'll see that this is just a slow, short video where I've just videoed what I'm doing. So you can see on the side here, there's a couple of bottles that have been left over from when I cleared the cupboard out. So an air freshener and an ant spray or something. We don't use those. They've been in the cupboard. I think I brought them from the other house, so I think that I've had them for 20 years. And I just end up putting them back in the cupboard because I don't know what to do with them. And I'm worried about putting them in the bin because they're aerosols, but then I don't know where else you take them. I don't really like waste, etc, etc. So you can see on the side I've got plates there. I've also got food that needs to be put away. And then can you see on the corner there's a big pile of random things. So you'll see later on in the video, I do a close-up of that, so you can see me clear it all up. So just what happens is that we end up putting paperwork there that I need to do something with, or receipts, or just bits and pieces, and the pile just gets bigger and bigger. And what I was surprised about was if somebody had said, when was the last time you cleared that up? I would have said a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Well, there were receipts in that pile from before we went on our summer holiday. If you look back through my videos, I do a video where I show you our summer holiday. So it was before then. So I was a bit horrified, to be honest. So loads of the paperwork was then out of date. So I just rip our address off and put that straight into recycling. And then I usually burn the address or rip the address into tiny little pieces. There are toys on the corner. Badges to do with Girl Guides, basically lots of bits and pieces that just all need to be cleared up and sorted away. So I cleaned all the side and then you'll see that I got started on that and I'm going to finish off in my next video. So you'll see that those of you that said I can't believe the state of your work surface because it was completely covered when I started the video the other day, you'll see that it's nearly clear. You're right, all of you that commented, you're right, it makes such a big difference. It makes me feel so much more, comfortable just being in the kitchen. You don't mind working in the kitchen when you go to it in the morning, there's not so much to do. The little bag that you can see that I'm filling up is for food waste, so I know a number of you that are in England will have food waste bags. What do the rest of you do in other countries? And actually, what do the rest of you do that aren't in the county that I live in, who live in England? Do they do food waste collection, or do you just put that in the rubbish bin, or do you just not have any food waste? I think we're all different with that, aren't we? So yes, so I'll finish off in the kitchen, and I will completely, 99% of that corner will be completely cleared. So thank you ever so much for those of you that have liked, subscribed, commented. Really appreciate all the ideas. And my first video for January had so many ideas, many of which I'm going to implement. So thank you very much for your comments. And all the lovely positive comments, really kind. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and see you in the next video. Bye! So just to say quickly, at some point fairly soon, you'll see me get distracted again. So this is, you know, something that I often do. And I know from comments, many people do it, but I pick up a sheet of paper that my mum gave me a few months ago, which has got all the locations that I spent every single birthday until I got married. So it literally says, you know, 1989 and where I was and what I did. 1990, where I did where I went, who I was with. So it's really nice to look back. So I just stood there reading that through and then deciding what I was going to do with that piece of paper, which is pretty much just slot it back where it went. So lots of people say you've got to have homes for things. I completely agree, but where is the home for that piece of paper? You know, that piece of paper probably doesn't have a home, but I want to keep it, so I end up keeping it and it doesn't have a home. Any suggestions about what you do with those sorts of things? Let me know. Thanks, bye.